Okay. Hello, people. Hello, wrestling fans. And let me tell you, one thing I want to go over is MLW Fightland 24. And I got to tell you, they put some decent decisions. And yeah, they put some really good personality in this, too. And I got to say, they put some pretty, you could say there were some pretty good lengths on this show. Unlike the brain cells of some journalists that would just want to keep posting quick results, just with defeat, 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 defeat. I mean, it's just a real struggle. Just trying to go through the results when it's all just defeat this, defeat that, and it's just just like that, just kind of like that. So anyway, we get the Opera Cup semifinals and finals being set to go down in Atlanta and stuff because that's where Major League Wrestling, aka MLW, is back in Atlanta in a big way because the Opera Cup semifinals and finals are set to go down and stuff. Not only that, but Satoshi Kojima literally has the tall order in his way as he takes on Mads Kruger and stuff. Pretty decent match, I would say. Just pretty decent match and stuff. And just you could say that, yeah, because that's the thing. They put some pretty good length and pretty good time on this match. Man, unlike the small brains of some journalist, I tell you, man, it's just, man, it's just, and it is pretty hard to, find some pretty decent results when everybody just keeps doing is just posting quick results. It's just like they want to just go through it real fast, like just anyway. But it's just what gives, man. It's just that's the thing. What gives? So yeah. Anyway, going to match one with the two 2024 Opera Cup semifinals being TJP and Kenta right there. Decent, pretty decent. So anyway, we get Kenta deeming it fine to play cat and mouse against TJP, but the athletic veteran just ends up catching the New Japan wrestling star, and when he does, just TJP just makes him pay right there as a result, and he wrenches back and hard on Kenta's arm before later trapping him in a devastating octopus wrench with Kenta however, just not going against getting a cheap shot, even you know in an even prestigious tournament with low blows with TJP just setting him up for a GTS and a 1-2 or 3 right there and stuff right there. And honestly, just like, here's the thing: MLW Fightland was an almost 3-hour show, and the stuff I have to see is like what 3-minute results. Is that what we have to describe what we're dealing with? 3-minute results for like an almost 3-hour show, because that's what it looks like to me from what I kept on looking up and stuff, just for the sake of the results. I mean, please, for the love of all that's holy, stop posting quick results, all you people. If you really call yourselves journalists, I mean, the people that post quick results on there, just why? Just why? Oh my gosh, man. Okay, so anyway, we got match 2 going on with 2024 Opera Cup semifinals. Bad Dude Tito and versus Mystico. Okay, that's a good one right there. Okay, you could say that's a pretty good one. With neither title being on the line in this fight, as the national openweight champion battles the world middleweight champion, you could say, where we have Tito just aiming to take Mystico to take down with his brute strength and power and stuff right here. And the thing about this match right here is Mystico, he's a pretty decent veteran in the luchador business. You could say a veteran luchador. That's the thing about Mystico, is he has some early seasoning already this weekend by defeating Chris Jericho, and now looks to tame the massive lion, cross him in the ring and stuff, with Tito being quite aggressive in this fight and just jaw jacking to the crowd quite a bit. And Mystico makes him pay, keeping his eye off of him, and he gets a pinning combo with being good enough for Mystico to get, how do I say it? Pitting combo being good enough for Mystico to get a well-earned win and stuff as he advances to the finals along with Kenta and stuff. So yeah, that's it right there. So I guess what we're getting next from that situation is Mystico and Kenta coming up next, and yeah, that's where the advancing winner is Mystico right there. And I guess earlier in the week or along that way, we got BRG, Bobby Fish, and the Andersons renting out a penthouse in New York City, or NYC, you could say, as they have plans to not only celebrate but take over the gold in Major League Wrestling. As yeah, they really want to take the spotlight right there. They really do want to take the spotlight. That's the thing right there. So anyway, so yeah, what we also had was match 3 with Timothy Thatcher versus Donovan Dijak right here. Donovan Dijak, pretty cool guy. Yeah, he was pretty cool guy. He was a good fighter, man. He did good in this match right here. I gotta say, just and I guess another thing you can say is it's just pretty sad when people just put 3 minute results for an almost 3 hour match or so. Why? Just why? I mean, like, do they expect us just go through the entire show like like that, just real fast like that? Because that's what it looks like to me. Just you know, stuff. Because I mean, we're not trying to go yada yada yada. Really, we really want to get the proper results and stuff, like the proper details and all that and stuff. And because just like I said, 3 minute results for a 3 hour show, almost 3 hour show. I mean, almost 3 hours, you could say. So yeah, the winner of this match was Donovan Dijak, where it was Dijak's league going on a debut right here as he got a tough customer in Thatcher as those two battle out big time. But that's where we get Dijak getting the better of the battle after hitting a spinning discus boot before nailing his devastating disruptor finisher for the pinfall win and stuff. Right there, as you could say, and stuff. So anyway, we get after that fight, the MSL having open contracts for anyone who opens to challenge Dijak, and Dijak just reiterates his desire to disrupt and destroy anyone who wants to throw hands at him and stuff, which leads to match 4 and stuff. And man, I'm gonna tell you, man, these results are just incredibly short, man. Here's stuff, so I'm telling you, that's the thing right there. Okay, now match 4 right here. This was a little bit unusual, man. This one didn't feel linear at all, man. This one was just all over the place. Okay, let me tell you. Okay, the match with the Boomaye Fight Club, Alex Kane and Mr. Thomas versus the Anderson and stuff. This one was all over the place because then you just had like 2 wrestlers just arguing with the commentator throughout the fight, man. And I thought it was funny, but man, yeah, it was really different and a little bit interesting, you could say, as the commentator was arguing with the wrestlers on that table as as the fight was breaking out and stuff and all that, you could say. So anyway, we get Bobby Fish and BRG. Yeah, that's who they are. They're the ones who joined commentary. As Alex Kane shows CW and Brock why he's a former MLW world champion. Where we also get Kane doling out the suplexes on his foes and his fire up because of it. Well, however, the referee just gets knocked down, and the Andersons try to take advantage with help from BRG and Bobby. Anyways, well, before we also get Kevin Knight coming out to even the odds and stuff. Yeah, this match we had just a whole bunch of people just jumping the Boomaye Fight Club, and that's the reason why they lost and stuff. Because yeah, it's funny how you get the commentary just taking just the commentary just defending the Boomaye Fight Club while Bobby Fish and BRG are just taking sides with the Andersons, you could say, and stuff. Man, it's just man, and most people in this situation were against the Boomaye Fight Club, and that's the reason why they lost and stuff, man. Because this part of the fight was just all over the place, you could say, and stuff. And the thing is, I'm trying my very best to like give out some little commentary of my own and stuff, and all that, to make the video a little bit longer and stuff. I'm like trying my best to do that and stuff because these results are pretty quick, you could say. So anyway, we get the referee getting knocked down in the process, and the Andersons try to take advantage with help from BRG and Bobby and stuff because they just freaking decide to leave the commentary table and just jump into the wrestling ring, even though they're not a part of the fight and stuff, man. Just all over the place. That's the thing. Like, what is this, a battle royale? No, it's not. Just very different. Just man, it's just the decisions, the decisions they made for this match, just very unorthodox. It just felt very weird. I mean, I wouldn't say the decisions were bad. They were just very weird. What happens? Like, I don't know what happened right here. Just this match was just all over the place, like all over the walls, you could say. So anyway, we get Kevin Knight coming out to even the odds, where there's another ace up BRG sleeve who saunters out, but John Layfield. Yep, John Layfield right there. Who's not exactly, I don't think he's signed to the promotion and stuff. I don't think he has a contract and stuff. So yeah, you get John Layfield showing up from stage and stuff, and yeah, that was unexpected too, because like say real wrestling fans would be very familiar with him and stuff. John Layfield, that's the thing. So we get Mr. Thomas standing to his height and stuff, but gets leveled with the shot from Layfield immediately. And, he then delivers a massive clothesline from hell to Thomas before whispering something to Brock Anderson. That's where Brock covers and gets the 1, 2, 3 right there and stuff. And yeah, that that, of course, is where the Andersons win the fight right there and stuff, man. Pretty obvious because you mostly had people against the Bull Fight Club. You know, people are mostly against the Bull Fight Club in this situation. That's why this match wasn't the most organized. I guess, yeah, it just makes you wonder, like, what was going backstage for that in that situation right there and stuff. Besides having, you know, John Layfield show up right there. And you could probably tell that John Layfield was probably waiting backstage at the whole time for that right moment and stuff or something. So yeah. So after the fight, we get BRG and his three friends say they're witnessing history and stuff, which I wouldn't call it. Well, we get BRG calling them a championship franchise in the making before CW introduces this group as the Rogue Horsemen. While backstage, Bad Dude Tito, is still fuming from his loss and tries to take his anger out on Matthew Justice and stuff. Oh yeah, but that part right there, that was a good little promo they had right there. They were really taking it out on each other, and yeah, that's where the brawl happened, and people were just trying to separate them in the process right there, just security, because yeah, they were getting really heated up right there. So yeah, besides that, we got our fifth match, Okumura versus Adam Priest and stuff right here, with Adam Priest showing his young wrestling savvy in the fight against the veteran that is Okumura, and after a hard-fought battle with Okumura getting the win after a fisherman's buster right there. Yeah, quick results for a longer match. Yeah, that's kind of sad, but anyway, and also I gotta say it's just very hilarious, just very hilarious how it's just very hilarious how you know how St. Lawrence just came up on there and stuff, and he had a contract or a paper that says WTF, and yeah, it's I thought that was just hilarious and stuff, man, right there, because the way St. Lawrence just came up there in the ring and just backed up one of his friends and stuff, man, that is just funny, man. And that is just funny. I thought that was hilarious and stuff because St. Lawrence, he really cracks me up, as you can see. So yeah, Adam Priest shows his young wrestling savvy in the fights against the veteran that is Okumura, and that's where they had a hard fight right there, a hard fought battle, you could say, as Okumura gets the win after the Fisherman's Buster. And yeah, Okumura managed to win right there. So yeah, after that fight comes out Akuro Kawan flanked by Contra soldiers and stuff. Because yeah, the Contra soldiers, they're very, very competitive, you could say, just very competitive. So anyway, however, we get Akira coming into even odds with the kendo stick as he fights with Quan and stuff. And backstage, we see Matt Riddle giving Satoshi Kojima a pep talk before his world title defense as both men begin. They begin the bitch ass Contra chant again and stuff because they've been doing that. Yeah, they've been doing that pretty often lately, despite losing against the Contra unit that one time. They still decide to keep chanting bitch ass Contra, bitch ass Contra. That's the thing right there. Yeah. I see we got a triple emoji going like this, like this, like this stuff, man. I just love that they just kept doing that after losing against Contra. Just bitch ass Contra, bitch ass Contra. Man, that is just funny, man. I really like the personality of MLW. That's the thing. I really like their personality. It's just funny, man. They got some pretty good color and good flavor, you could say. Or that's what you could describe it as. So I mean, we get Riddle getting kicked out of as Kojima walks up, but then is approached by Filthy Tom Lawler, who disparages Riddle's MMA background stuff, as these two will be settling the score in just a couple of weeks at Pit Fighter and stuff. Yep, and that's the thing right there. Yep, that's the thing right there. MLW Pit Fighter, I'm sure. That's what we're also getting later on in the future right there. And that's the thing that I'm also looking forward to. So yeah, we get Lawler challenging Riddle to put his world title shot on the line as Riddle accepts right there and stuff. And that's where we lead to match 6 right here and stuff, where we have Mads Kruger and Satoshi Kojima and stuff, man. So yeah, that's where we have Kruger looking to dismantle Kojima, and he does so with brute force and stuff. As Kojima then proceeds to hit 3 massive DDTs on Kruger and stuff. 3 DDTs, man. 3 DDTs. That is good. That's you can imagine how hard that is to do. 3 DDTs in a row, just around and around and around and around. That's the thing. Because man, I wish I learned how to do the DDT. That would be pretty awesome, man. I would do that if I was at work. If I had a confrontation or something, or if someone was giving me crap at work, I would give them the DDT if I could. I really would. I would give him the DDT. Man, so yeah. Kruger grabs Kojima by the throat and then hits a massive chokeslam on the champ. But also we have Kojima's adrenaline popping him right back up as he nails a Lariato going to cover Mads, but Janai Kai makes the save right there. Yeah, Janai Kai managed to interrupt the situation right there and stuff. So yeah, because that's what Contra do. That's what Contra does. They're mostly, how do I say this? The Contra unit is mostly run by heels. Yeah, because that's the thing about the Contra unit. They're mostly heels. You know, mostly heel work. You could say mostly heels. So that's why they tend to interrupt the fight and stuff. And yeah, that's another reason why they often gain the upper hand. And so far, from the looks of it, yeah, the Contra unit, they have a winning streak. That's the thing right there. They have a winning streak going on and stuff. So anyway, yeah, the winner right there, and still the MLW World Heavyweight Champion is Satoshi Kojima. Well, there goes. I mean, yeah, they had a winning streak going on, and I was just thinking about time. Maz Kruger lost in a fight. Like it's about time, you could say, and stuff. And that's the thing right there, man. Like Satoshi Kojima managed to gain the upper hand, and that must have been pretty difficult because Mads Kruger, he's a very tough fighter, man. Just very tough and stuff. And yeah, it's like, and yeah, that finally handled their winning streak right there, man. Because Jesus, man, because that man, I gotta congratulate Satoshi Kojima on that one, because because man, the Contra unit, they're so freaking hard to take down, man. They're just so freaking hard to take down. That's the thing, right there and stuff. Yeah, and that's that right there. So yeah, the ref immediately administers a towel and water to the burnt face of Kojima, but Contra looks to be far from done and stuff. And of course they are. A body bag is introduced and it doesn't look good for the champ, but however, Matt Riddle steps out of the ramp and who hasn't left Atlanta yet. He brawls out with Contra on stage as Akira comes in and takes out Kruger and Kai with the kendo stick, and a Contra takeover has been thwarted right there. So yeah, I mean that's really good because man, I mean, how do I say this? Contra unit has been progressing pretty far and stuff, man. And I was just like wondering, like, there's got to be like, there's eventually got to be a point where someone else wins besides the Contra unit, you know? That's the thing right there and stuff. So anyway, we get the main event with the 2024 Opera Cup Finals with Mystico versus Kenta right there and stuff. As we get, despite the extended time already in the ring happening, we get Kenta nor Mystico being short of breath in this battle. With however Kenta having some mind games in mind as he avoided the offense of Mystico, as however both men ultimately pull out all stops worthy of an Opera Cup Finals match as Kenta tries to get a tainted win by introducing a steel chair and stuff. Yeah, you know, unlike what introducing a steel chair to get a tainted win, not as tainted as what freaking Adam Page did. Man, I hope he regrets what he did, man. I'm still mad at Adam Page right here. Man, that's the thing. So yeah, Mystico makes him pay by kicking it in his face and stuff soon enough, but Mystico locks in with his La Mystica, and Kenta has no option but to tap right there and stuff. That's where Mystico won the match right there. And that's the thing. It's like I said, Mystico, he's a veteran luchador, man. Veteran luchador. Because let me tell you, there's a difference between regular fighters and, luchadors right now. Because luchadors, they go through different kind of training because they add high flying moves to their arsenal. You could say you can add a move to arsenal. That's the thing. So anyway, what else we had? Yep. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Mystico. I guess I gotta check again. I think that made. I guess that made a. Yeah, I guess that means Mystico. You got Mystico winning 2 fights right there. Yeah, because Mystico. Yeah, he's a very good veteran. You could say, man. That you got like Mystico just winning 2 fights in one show, man. Man, that's like a double win right there, win right there for Mystico because he's really good. And so yep. So yeah, that's where Mystico wins the Opera Cup right there and stuff, man. Man, yep. You have right there. Mystico made it to the top. He really did. He made it to the top. I'm gonna tell you and stuff. So yeah, man, really great show. And honestly, I don't know if I couldn't tell if there was any swashes or not and stuff. I just couldn't tell. So I don't know. I guess I get okay. Here's the thing. Since Satoshi Kojima managed to defeat Mads Kruger, with someone finally beating the Contra unit, I would give this show a 10 out of 10 right there. I would have to give it a 10 out of 10 since Satoshi Kojima finally managed to beat the Contra unit right now, or gain the upper hand on them and stuff, because they're very tough to take down, you could say, and stuff. So yeah, that's why I got to give this show a 10 out of 10, man. Just a real solid 10 out of 10. And I really got to thank MLW for offering us pro wrestling fans the right content we just need. The right amount of content that we need. What we deserve, what we really deserve. So yeah, and that's all I have to give for this video. And I hope all you people and wrestling fans really keep enjoying the content. Just really enjoy the content, such as MLW and TNA, and AEW too. But I wish AEW could do better, because their decisions have been real bad and stuff. Because yeah, AEW hasn't been doing so good lately and stuff, man. And I really hope they don't go out of business or anything at this rate, because man, things have been pretty violent for AEW. That's why I've been more focused on AEW, no, not more focused on TNA and MLW, because their decisions are good. Because for indie companies, they do great. They put good personalities and stuff, man. If only more wrestling fans could understand that, because there's some that unfortunately don't. There's some that don't. That's the thing right there. So yeah, that's all I have to give for all you people right there. And yep, I gotta thank TNA for giving us good content. Thank MLW for giving us good content too and stuff, man. And this one, and yep, and that's pretty much it. And I hope all you people do fine right there. So yeah, rock out and be there, guys. Rock out and be there. And yep, that's where I gotta end the video. Take care.